Hello everyone, how you doing? Sorry for being a bit late. I was actually waiting to see if any other commentator will be able to take up the booth as I want to take about some chance of also being able of commentating these races, but it seems like everyone seems to be a bit busy. Seems to be a bit busy. Probably real life stuff. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone is busy these days in real life. But anyways, now I've decided to join. We're going to be racing the I can't believe it's not ACC competition at Twin Rig MotoGP, which is actually now called Mobility Resort MotoGP. If you guys remember, there was an earthquake that happened at Japan back in the 2010s, and the Twin Rig MotoGP was sadly affected. The road course was able to be reconstructed, but the oval circuit is pretty much out of commission right now. Because the earthquake had damaged the really important infrastructure part of the oval course, and that's why it's not able to be used. Anyway, 5 laps on, and then green. We are racing here at Twin Rig MotoGP for the I can't believe it's not ACC championship. Gratcho is in pole position. Raijo is in second place. We're currently following with Dave Crew. Everyone seems to be going pretty cleanly off the first 2 corners, though one of them ended up going off. Already, we're beginning with the penalties. Rick Finnersley is right in front of Dave Crew. He's driving on the pretty much the good old BMW M6. Oh dear, someone's off. That's Dave Crew. Dave Crew is off after the. I believe that's the 4th corner. No, that is the front corner, because the first corner is actually the entire hairpin. We're following with Marco now. He's behind Matt Al. Dave Crew just has just gone wide on the 3rd corner. We're now heading up to the east part of the course, turns 7 and 8. Everyone's still going pretty cleanly so far, except for a fill off. That's FX and Charger going side by side through turn 9. Now they're heading into the hairpin. Of the east course. That hairpin is the final corner of the east circuit of Twin Rig MotoGP. To those that I believe most of us will know, but Twin Rig MotoGP has 3 layouts, which is the short oval west course, which appears that nobody likes, the longer east course, which this is the straight, the start-finish straight, and the full course, and the full road course, which we are racing right now, going under the bridge of the oval circuit, heading up to the final corners and finishing the first lap of this 1-hour race. As for positions, Gratcho is still in the lead. Raijo is in 2nd place. Rick Finnersley is in 3rd. Badowski is in 4th. Dave Crew is in 5th, with Matt Al, that we are following here, in 6th. Marco is 7th. Skull is 8th. Pinpoint is 9th. FX is 10th. Charger is 11th. Hayden is 12th. 13th is Nate Newcomer. 14th is Stinkler. And 15th is Cost. Now we are following Rick Finnersley, who's chasing after Raijo. Raijo managed to help me in how to pronounce his name. So, again, thank you. Thank you for helping me pronounce your name correctly, Raijo. Currently, Raijo is being attacked by Rick Finnersley, who's right behind him as they go around turn 7 and 8. Finnersley's trying to look for the outside. That doesn't give him the advantage at all, going into turn 9. Now they're heading into the hairpin. Gratcho is still in the lead, driving his Callaway Corvette C7 GT3. Now we're going to turn 11 as we head under the bridge of the oval course. Raijo still maintains his 2nd place. Gratcho is still up in front. Let's remember, Bradshaw was the pole position, so he's maintaining his first place. Meanwhile, at the back, Menasisco looking to attack Marco and Madao. Marco has just had a little loss there at the last corner, which prompted Skull to be able to overtake him. Skull is now in 7th place and chasing after Madao going into the first hairpin. That's FX. He's chasing after Pinpoint, who's also driving a Callaway Corvette C7 GT3. Now we're following Rigel, who's still being attacked by Bennersley. Bennersley's still pretty close to him. Bradshaw still attempting to pull away from Rigel in order to be able to maintain his position until the end of the race. This is a short race. 1 hour is not that long at all. 1 hour is still a pretty short time for a race. We're now following Pinpoint, who's behind Marco, who had a little mistake at the last corner. There's FX at the back. And look at this. Bennersley tried to overtake Rigel on the outside, but Rigel managed to take the inside to have the advantage and be able to regain his position over there. That's turn 10. Apparently, everyone doing well so far. Currently on lap 4 right now. Pay no mind to the penalties. Pay no mind to the penalties there. Bennersley still up close to Rigel, is still attempting to attack him. Meanwhile, at the back, we've also got some pretty interesting battles. For example, Nate Newcomer. Nate Newcomer, who's driving a Corvette, who's driving the Corvette as well. He's attacking Ross Hayden, trying to go on the inside on turn 2. No good. He's still pretty far. Lots of intense battles going on. Lots of intense battles going on already. There's a battle at the midpoint as well. There's actually 3 battles happening. There's Rick Bennersley at the top, trying to fight against Rigel for the 2nd position. There's the fight at the midpoint. Here with Marco, Pinpoint, and FX. And there's the fight at the back with Nate Newcomer trying to attack Ross Hayden. We're now following Marco Badowski here on turn 10. Badowski's trying to get close to Bennersley so he can join in on the battle, but there seems to be a hard time going on. Rigel's managing to defend his position very well. Rigel. Bennersley is still attempting to attack him, but Rigel is managing to be able to pull away for a few moments. The back, Ross Hayden still being attacked by Nate Newcomer. Going through for the start finish line now for lap 5. Newcomer looks to the inside. No good. Too far. They're crossing turn 1 now. But Ross must have gone a bit wide there. That was a bit of a mistake. Newcomer is going to have an advantage now. He's going to cross up to the inside going into turn 2. Ross Hayden is going to try and take back the normal line. But Nate Newcomer has the advantage here. They're going for turn 3 now. There we go. Nate Newcomer has overtaken Ross Hayden for the 12th position. But Ross Hayden is not going to give up yet. They're going to turn 4 now. Ross Hayden side by side with Nate Newcomer. Ross Hayden has the advantage this time as he's on the inside. Ross Hayden has managed to overtake. Nate Newcomer tried to do the cross-up, but there wasn't enough space there. Ross Hayden managed to defend his position. Newcomer is going to look to the outside again. That's turn 7 and turn 8. No good, yeah, but he might have a chance going into turn 9. You can see Nate Newcomer there on the rear view mirror. That was no good for Nate Newcomer. He tried to go on the outside. Now they're going to turn 10. Ross Hayden manages to defend his position cleanly. Now they're going to the straightaway. Nate Newcomer is going to try again. And meanwhile, at the back as well, that's Christian Tinkler. He's trying to get close. Oh dear, he's gone a bit wide there. He's trying to find a way to overtake Nate Newcomer as well, but that did not work. He went very wide going into turn 11. Ross Hayden manages to keep his position. Let's check up at the front. That's Marco and Pinpoint battling for 8th position. There's Menacing Skull over there as well in 7th. Crazy combat going on right now. Menacing Skull on a Corvette C7 GT3. He's doing everything he can to be able to defend his position. Still lots of battles going on at the back as well. Nate Newcomer is still trying to find a way to overtake Ross Hayden. Ross Hayden doing a great job at defending his position. At the front, Rick Bittersley still attempting to fight with Rigel. They're going for turn 10 here, which is the last corner of the East Circuit. Rigel trying to do his best in order to pull away. Looks like we got an overtake at the back. Tinkler managed to overtake Nate Newcomer. Yep, there it is. Nate Newcomer must have done a mistake. Nate Newcomer must have done a mistake to end up there at the back. Oh, but Ross Hayden is also at the back. Oh dear. Did the two have a contact? Did a contact happen between the two? Is that what happened? I can't exactly see the replays. There's no way to know the replays of this race, sadly. Meanwhile, at the front, the battles are still going. Oh dear. Really hard to control. Really hard to control the director when you're. Really hard to control the director when you're using a cell phone. Oh, Bittersley getting really close to Rigel there. There we go. This is the camera I was looking for. It's the rear view chase it's the near chase camera. You can't help but like this camera sometimes. But as you can see, Bittersley still attacking Rigel here for the 2nd position. Because of this battle, Bradshaw is apparently managing to pull away. But at the back, we still got some stuff going on. Menacing Skull still defending his 7th position from Marco. Well, there's 2 Marcos. There's this Marco here, and then there's Badowski, who's right up there at the front in 4th place. Oh, that was Pinpoint! That was Pinpoint at the back of Marco. He got really close there. There he is. Really big battle for the middle of the pack here. Pinpoint is chasing after Marco, who's chasing after Skull. Skull is attempting. Skull's probably thinking on how to close the gap to the leaders. But every one of the leaders seems to be spread out right now. There's Pinpoint getting close again to Marco. pretty much lots of stuff still happening here on this race. Yeah, this currently is the main battle that's happening. Menacing Skull, Marco, and Pinpoint. All three of them having a freeway battle for 7th place. Although Pinpoint is doing everything he can to try and overtake Marco. Meanwhile, Skull is doing everything he can to defend his position against Marco. Look at everyone closing together on turn 10. That's really hair pulling. They gotta be careful. They gotta be careful not to brake too late or happen some kind of contact between the three of them. And before you ask, yes, I'm aware of commentators first. I know it will. It has happened to me a few times, I believe. I'm aware of commentators curse. It probably is going to happen a lot more times with me later on. Now we're currently following Binersley and Rigel. Binersley still attempting to find a way to get through him. Rigel's doing some great defensive driving right now. It's only the start of the race. It's only the start of the race, but it's not. But the talent is obvious with these drivers. Meanwhile, Marco Badowski's right there at the back. Marco's still trying to approach Menacing Skull. These are turns 7 and 8. Oh, Marco seems to have some advantage here, but he's going on the outside. Menacing Skull quickly went on the outside in order to block the way. By the way, I'm not sure if Menacing Skull is using a livery because his entire car is currently carbon fiber, and there's contact! There's contact between Marco and Skull! Oh, dear Lord! Well, it's what I've been saying. They gotta be careful not to brake late because that's what happens. And now Marco just spun out and ended up losing his position to Charger. That's what I keep saying. Careful of braking late because something like that can happen. Now Marco dropped down to 11th place. Menacing Skull is going to maintain his position. But now Pinpoint is trying to chase after him. Oh dear. Such bad luck for Marco. He must have misjudged his braking point and ended up braking too late. Like I said, be careful when braking late. That can happen. Now Marco has dropped way too far out. Now Marco has dropped way too far down into the back, and he's having a battle with Charger in order to get back his places. He is going up the inside. Charger doing everything he can to keep some pressure. Who the hell is that? That's Dave Crew. Dave Crew's out of the race. He had crashed into the oval bridge. Dave Crew must have spun out at the end. Dave Crew must have spun out right there on turn 4. Ended up crashing into the bridges. Marco has now managed to overtake Charger. Already some big crashes happening. Well, not exactly big. Not exactly big, but still, Dave Crew had a massive enough crash that he ended up getting out of the race. Such bad luck for Dave Crew. And now Marco here trying to defend his newly gained position from Charger, who's chasing right after him. Meanwhile, at the back, Newcomer and Tinkler are trading positions. what has happened to Dave Crew? He must have spun out. He must have spun out on the exit of turn 4, and ended up crashing hard into the wall under the bridge. Oh, and here we have Christian Tinkler misjudging his braking point and going wide. Nate Newcomer is gonna get this chance in order to get away from him. We still have lots of stuff still happening as well. Oh, that's FX. Oh dear. Yeah, trying to control the director's app with the cell phone is really hard. I can't zoom in, and the letters are really like short. They are really small actually. So whenever I try to press a button, it just presses one button that I do not wish to. And we see Marco here losing control at turn 9. Carter's going to try and take advantage of that, heading into turn 10, taking the inside line. Oh no! Oh no! Marco goes wide again. It's probably some kind of damage. Probably some sort of damage from having that contact with Skull. And now Nate Newcomer is trying to get close to him. Marco's race is not going well, and we're 40 minutes to go here. Less than 40 minutes to go. As Nate Newcomer getting close. Meanwhile, at the front, Vinnersley still trying to attack Rigel. That's Nate Newcomer trying to get the jump on Marco. Marco probably not having enough speed. Maybe because of the damages he sustained. Nate Newcomer is going to try and get a jump on it. Yeah, Marco's going really wide on these corners. He must have some damage, maybe to his braking system, maybe because going that wide on the corners is provoking understeer. So pretty much there must be some kind of problem with the braking system that ends up making him go super wide like that. He managed to control it on turn 10. Nate Newcomer still gonna try everything he can in order to take advantage of Marco's current position. We're now going to turn 11 under the bridge. Marco's apparently managing to get close to Charger now. Yeah, really sorry if I'm messing up the cameras here. Again, I'm trying to control the director's app from my phone, but the letters are so small that it's a bit annoying to try and control it. Meanwhile, Marco has managed to come close to Charger now, but Nate Newcomer is still up attempting to attack him. Look at this, Nate Newcomer doing everything he can in order to keep attacking Marco. Marco managing to get close to Charger, but he still needs to get closer if he wishes to endanger their position. Charger is in 9th place. Marco is 10th. Nate Newcomer here is 11th and trying to get into the top 10. That's Christian Tinkler at the back. Marco apparently managed to get close to Charger. Now he's on his draft, but he has the outside lane for turn 11, which puts him at a disadvantage. And there's still a newcomer at the back of him. The back battles. Oh, dear. Was that a mistake by Charger? Was that a mistake by Charger? That's gonna be really close. Charger's weaving a bit. Nate Newcomer's gonna look on the outside of Marco going into the first corner. Some contact there. And Marco spins out again. Nate Newcomer is gonna go ahead in P10. Marco, oh dear. Such bad luck. It's such bad luck for Marco. Marco is not having a good day here at Motegi. He's definitely not having a good day at Motegi. He first had that contact with Menacing Skull. We first had a contact with Menacing Spool, lost his positions back and got at the back of Charger, managed to overtake Charger, but Charger managed to get back at him. Newcomer got close to him. He tried defending his position on turn 1 at that lap, but ended up getting too close in the two-made contact, and Marco ended up spinning out. Marco is not having a good day at Motegi. Marco is not having a good day at Motegi. Meanwhile, there's a battle happening at the back. Ross Hayden and Christian Tinkler. Christian Tinkler managed to overtake Ross Hayden on turn 10. He's back up in 11th place. Ross Hayden is probably going to try to fight back. He's looking at the inside on turn 11, but that's still no good. Meanwhile, Nate Newcomer and Charger having their own battle. Nate Newcomer going on the outside on turns 13 and 14. But Charger's going to manage to defend his position. Oh, dear. Looks like Ross Hayden has gone a bit wide there. Nate Newcomer doing a cross-up going on the inside. Wait, did he do a cross-up? I don't think so. He was following behind Charger on the draft. So he probably just leaned to the inside to try and overtake. Anyways, Newcomer is going to look to the inside, to the outside, and then crosses to the inside this time. Now he did a cross up. Now he has the advantage on turn 2. But Charger has much better speed. Remember, the driver on the outside, their outside lane seems to be much faster than the inside lane. Nate Newcomer, the two of them are side by side going into turn 4, but Charger has the advantage here going on the inside line. Great side-by-side racing. We're 33 minutes to go. Great side-by-side racing by Charger and Newcomer. Meanwhile, at the back, Hayden managed to overtake a... Oh, dear. Something must have happened to Tinkler. Something must have happened to Tinkler. Looks like he dropped really far. Marco even took his position. Tinkler must have spun out right there at turn 7 and turn 8. Nate Newcomer and Charger still having a big battle here. Trying to look for a way. That was turn 12, and that's turn 13 and 14, which are the last corners. Oh, there's Nate Newcomer going really close to Charger, almost making contact there. He goes to the outside. He's going to maintain the outside. Charger can't cross up. Oh, they've got a bit close there. Nate Newcomer almost losing control of his car. But going through turn 2 and turn 3, he has to drop back. Going up the outside on turn 4, carried a bit too much speed there. But the back has more interesting battles than the front back. Anyone has ever felt that way? When the backpack has much more action than the front row. I'm pretty sure lots of people thought about it during the Hamilton domination period. But that newcomer is still not giving up on his attempt to try and get ninth place. He's on the top 10 now. Only way to go is up. Charger doing his best to defend his position, doing everything he can. Turns 13 and 14. Nate Newcomer doing everything he can to try and overtake Charger. They're still very close to each other as they head to the next lap. That's lap 17. What I'm seeing. We got 30 minutes to go. We're already past 30 minutes on this race. Nate Newcomer tried to look on the inside there at turn 1, but that was no good. He's going to try to see if he can follow his draft heading into turn 2. Not yet. Still a bit of fair distance between them. At the front, it looks like Rigel has managed to catch up with Gresham. So let's see how's that going on. Yep, there it is. We now have a freeway battle for the lead. But just when I said that the front row doesn't have interesting battles too. Like, oh god. If you're still doubting that commentator's curse isn't, if you're still doubting that commentator's curse is real, just please look at me. It's real. You can't make this stuff up. Roger Newcomer also still having big battles there. Rigel and Bennersley. Bennersley getting a bit too far there. Rigel is getting really close to the leader now. Oh, looks like Bennersley and Gresham are gonna. Oh no! Big contact for Bennersley right at the entrance of the pit stop. He's managed to get in at least. Looks like lots of people are beginning to go to the pit stop, yes, but Bennersley just had a big impact at the entrance. His car doesn't seem to be that much damaged. Let's see what everyone else does. Marco's going to the pit stops as well. That's Dirk Gretschel. He's coming out now in 6th place. Rigel is going to inherit the lead. Rick Bennersley is going to rejoin 8th. Lots of people taking pit stops right now. Oh dear. What? What? What the? What? What? What the? What just happened with Dirk Gresham? Oh, and now he's out of the race. What? What? Was that a glitch? Oh dear. That was a bit awkward. Oh wait. No. Let's go to one of the drivers. Oh dear. Well, that was a bit awkward. Well, that was an awkward event that befell Dirk Bradshaw. Now it looks like Matt Al is going to take the lead. What an awkward event that just befell our race leader. Sadly, he's now out of the race. Matt Al now currently holds the lead of the race. And we're already past the halfway point too. That was such a weird event. There's Ross Hayden and Pinpoint having some side-by-side racing now. Sorry, sorry that I can't really commentate a bit. Sorry that I'm not being able to commentate a bit correctly. I'm still shook after what happened with Brett's show. There's Pinpoint going into the pit stops now. But holy hell, that was awkward. Now everyone seems to be pretty far from each other. Everyone has advantages of like more than everyone seems to have advantages to more than 5, more than 3 seconds. Everyone seems to have this kind of advantage. What a weird turn of events. Oh, and now Menacee Skull. Oh, and now Menacee Skull's on the lead. Oh yeah, there it is. Mad Al just went to the pit stops. Menacee Skull is on the lead. Remember, he was at the back of the pack having a freeway battle with Pinpoint and Marco. Yes, he was at the back of the pack having a freeway battle with Pinpoint and Marco, and now he's currently in the lead of the race. He's also really far away from Rigel too. So here's the thing now. If Menacee Skull manages to be able to maintain his advantage throughout the entire race, that means he can nab his first win at this competition. What an awkward turn of events. After Dirk Gretschel's crazy glitch, there's Nate Newcomer. He's won the race. Meanwhile, is Dirk Gretschel still falling? Yes, yes, he's still falling. What the? This is really awkward. He's still falling. Everyone is pretty far away from each other. But there's not going to be a lot of battles going on. But I guess we can tell what is the main attraction of this race now. Oh, it looks like Menacee Skull has gone to the pit stop now. So everything I said about that about managing advantage, you can forget it. Really sorry. But Menacee Skull is now on the pit stops. Wait, did he abandon the race? Oh dear. That must have been some big crash that must have happened for Menacee Skull to abandon. Commentator's curse, everyone. Really, it fucks drivers over. Sorry for the bad word. Anyways, finally we have our first battle of the halfway point. There's Rick Bittersley attacking Matt Al for third place, one of the podium positions. Marco Badowski is not too far ahead. I was wondering if there was a back marker between them. Seems like yes, yes they are. Let's see who that is. That's Koss. He's driving the BMW Z4 GT3. Meanwhile, Dirk is still falling. I can see here on the director's board that he has not pitted. He has not pitted. Dirk Greshel is still falling down. Jeez, that was such an awkward event. Ross Hayden, meanwhile, here is currently being let's reverse that. Charger is currently managing to get close to Ross Hayden. Yeah, Chargers come very close to Ross Hayden now. They're on turn 7 and turn 8. See, this is why I don't like control. See, this is why I have difficulty with directors. It really messes up. It really messes up my attempts at getting actually good camera angles of the correct driver. Because when I try changing the camera, I don't have an accurate way because I'm using my finger, and I don't have an accurate way of actually pressing the correct button. So I'm just like trying to be able to find the correct driver. Resto is still falling. Oh, there we go. He's explained it now. Wait. Because his game crashed, and when it crashed, and when it crashes, the car just glitches out from the track. Meanwhile, we're still having a look at this battle between Charger and oh dear. Yeah, I can't have an accurate control of the director's page. Really sorry about that. Charger's still attacking Ross Hayden. In any case, Ross Hayden is in 6th place. Charger is in 7th. They're going for turn 10 now. As it currently stands, there's Rigel in 1st place. Badowski is in 2nd. Maddow is in 3rd. Rick Bennersley is in 4th. FX is in 5th. Hayden and Charger are having a battle here for 6th position. Charger himself in 7th. There's Marco in 8th. Pinpoint in 9th. Tinkler in 10th place. There's Koss in 11th. And Nate Newcomer in 12th place. School, Gretschel, and crew are all out of the race. Gretschel, we all know why. My game wouldn't let me pit. I think it's because I had a slowdown penalty at a time. Oh, that's why. Yeah, really such bad luck for Menacing Skull. He was leading the race for a moment. But sadly his luck didn't help him. Hayden and Charger are currently the only battle going on right now because everyone else is just pretty far from each other. Rigel is far from Badowski. Matt Allen and Rick Bennersley are trying to keep up with each other in any way they can. FX is just gone. 14 seconds of interval. Hayden here is also pretty gone from FX, having 17 seconds of interval, and Hayden is currently having his battle here with Charger. It's the only battle of the race so far. 15 minutes to go. Trying to weave a bit on the straightaway. He's letting Charger take the outside lane, which he knows is disadvantageous. Which means he will have the inside line. Moving on the brake, moving while accelerating is not too bad. Moving on the braking is what I remember is where the penalties come from. At the back, looks like Nate Newcomer has come close to a cross here, and he's going to take his position. Yes, there it is. Nate Newcomer is not in last place anymore. Well, technically, that was last place because everyone else is out. Bradshaw is his predicament is not very nice. He even said that he's still falling. Let's get back at the battle between Charger and Hayden. But okay, so far Hayden has been managing to defend his position cleanly. Charger is still attempting to find ways to get by him, but it's been really difficult. They're currently the only battle happening. Although Marco is up there close as well. They're going side by side heading into turn 2. Charger has some speed now. But Charger's going to take the outside line, which puts him at a disadvantage. Ross Hayden is going to use that to retake his position. He probably has gone a bit too fast over there. And now Marco is going to get really close to them as well. We're going to have a freeway battle. There Marco is. He's right close to them, chasing those two Porsches on the BMW. If I remember, BMW and Porsche had some intense rivalry back in the 2000s. Like, the M3 GTR was such a beast to be reckoned with, and Porsche was fuming because they were saying that it was illegal. Now Ross Hayden will have to try and defend his position from two assailants. Although Charger is currently have to be divided between attacking Hayden and defending against Marco as well. Now on the backstretch now, after turn 10, heading into turn 11. Both Charger and Hayden took a very risky inside line. I saw them approach diagonally into the corner. Marco's going to get closer to Charger now. Charger managed to get enough speed to pull away, but it's not enough yet. Marco is still trying to keep up. And as you could see, it looks like Marco has an advantage on the corners. Charger's looking to the inside line. That's no good yet. Marco is still pretty close to the two of them. Charger is not wanting to give up on this battle, but he also has another battle adding up behind him. We are less than 10 minutes to go. Everyone pretty much far away from each other, except these three here. These three are currently the only battle happening in the race. I'd want to check out how are the others doing, but this is obviously a bit more important. Well, at least I think it's obviously more important. I don't know about you guys. Oh dear, that Charger goes a bit wide there. He's probably going to lose some time on Hayden, and Marco is going to get up close to him as well. How is Gretschel still 2 laps back? Doug Gretschel is probably still falling. Doug Gretschel is probably still falling down from the scenery, but the standings show that he's still 2 laps back for some reason. As if the game thinks he's still racing. Roger getting really close here from Hayden. They're going to turn 12 now, turn 13, 14, 7 minutes to go. Hayden trying to look for the inside line in order to maintain an advantage. Charger has to be forced to take the outside line. But the outside line might be a bit easier to try and take. Not this time, though. Hayden manages to defend his position. However, Charger is going to have the advantage going into the next corner. He has the inside line now. He's probably going to be able to overtake. Going out of turn 2, side by side. Hayden had to be forced wide there. And now Charger inherits the 6th place. Hayden is now going to be attacked by Marco. Oh dear. Come on, man. I really hate to mess up the director. Marco needs to be careful here. Hayden is going to get close to Charger, probably to try and take his position back. Oh, no! Wait. Was that a glitch? I just saw that. Ross Hayden just went into the wall. I think that was a. I think that was a. I think it was probably a miscommunication. Watching the delay here, yeah, he just turned into the wall and then suddenly spawned back up the track in the same place he was in. I saw the delayed. I saw it delayed because the YouTube has a delay. YouTube has a delay between transmissions, so I think I could probably be able to see what just happened. And from what I saw, Hayden, we probably had a connection problem there because it showed Hayden was still turning right, but in reality he was going straight. Meanwhile, Marco is getting pretty close to Hayden here. Hayden is still looking to try and take back his position. Marco wants to overtake Hayden, but he needs to be careful. He needs to be careful not to make contact again. With 4 minutes to go in this race. I need to turn 10. Marco's still telling you to be careful. There's Hayden trying to follow Charger. Charger's beginning to weave a bit. No, to try. Yeah. Drivers have a tendency to weave a bit on the straight line in order to try and lose the other racer. Coming into the final corners now. Hayden coming really close to Charger. Charger's gonna get some advantage on turn 1. Marco gets really close to Hayden. Remember, this is currently the only battle still happening on the race. So between these three, anything can happen. Two minutes remaining. We have 2 minutes remaining on this race. Coming into turn 10. Marco's trying to find ways to be able to attack Hayden. Hayden already lost his position to Charger and is trying to take it back. We're currently on lap 32. The laps of the race are currently being taken at the fastest lap currently is the fastest lap currently from what I'm seeing here is 1:49.337, which is by Rigel. So basically almost 2 minutes. So this is probably going to be the last lap. We're now 1 minute remaining. This battle's still raging on, but let's check up on the leaders here. There's Rigel. Yeah, he's going to be able to cross the line, and we're going to have one more lap to go. There it is, boys. Lap 33. We only got one lap to go. Raijo is looking to head for the victory here. Meanwhile, at the back, the battle between Marco, Charger, and Hayden is still going on. Hayden doing everything he can to take back his position. Charger doing everything he can to defend his own position. Raijo's too far for anyone to do anything. That spin point at the back there. Oh no, not a contact on turn 10, and Marco spins! Again! Again, in turn 10! Again in turn 10, another contact by Marco. This time he didn't lose position at the least. But all over again, Marco did the same thing. They're all coming up for the last lap now. Raijo is gonna manage to stay. Aiden and Charger are still having their battle. Marco dropped back really, really hard now because of the contact at turn 10. But now the race is going to take a finish now. Raijo, who was in second place for most of the race, is finally taking the last corners. Onto the finish line. And there we have it. Raijo is the winner of the Twin Rig MotoGP. No, it's the Mobility. It's the Mobility Resort MotoGP. But Raijo is the winner of this race here. There's Marco Badowski finishing in second and spinning out onto the grass. Matt Howe is going to finish in third. Rick Bittersley is going to finish in fourth. Rick Bittersley is going to finish in fourth. He's finishing right now. Afax is here and he'll finish in fifth. Charger and Hayden still having their battle here to try and see who finishes in sixth place. They're going for the final corners now. Taking the last corner. Hayden gets really close to him. Charger is going to have to weave a bit. He's weaving around, and he's going to manage to finish in sixth place. Charger manages to defend his position all the way and finishes in sixth place. Hayden will have to contend with seventh. Marco's going to finish in eighth, and Pinpoint is going to end in ninth. Christian Tinkler is going to close out the top. Christian Tinkler is going to close out the top 10. Nate Newcomer will finish in 11th. Koss will finish in 12th. There's Christian Tinkler crossing the finish line now. Anyways, folks, Raijo is your winner of the race. Is your race winner today. Fastest lap will belong to Rick Bittersley. And this was the I Can't Believe It's Not ACC competition at the Mobility Resort MotoGP. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you for the next race.